There's a lot of interesting news, but one in particular just got my attention. The conversation about floating the Iraqi dinar. If ever you wanted something to happen and for it to move in a positive way, floating the Iraqi dinar would be it, since they have not redenominated and they have not removed the zeros. If they go to a floating exchange rate and the world goes crazy and starts buying up a lot of Iraqi dinar, and it causes the exchange rate to jump up in value really quickly. As soon as you spot a rate you're comfortable with, man, you better sell and get rid of the dinar. This is really exciting if they decide to go that route. I just don't think they're going to do it. The Iraqi parliament receives the 2024 budget schedules. The central bank begins the second phase of its banking reform strategy. They've completed the first phase of reforms and now into the second phase. Quote, "It will inevitably bring stability and the recovery of the dinar." This is amazing. There's some things happening that obviously are beyond our pay grade that are almost available and ready to go. This article, inevitably the exchange rate will be in recovery. To me that means they're going to go back to that previous era. That would be a recovery. Going from 1460 to 1310 or from 1310 to 1182, that's not recovery. Second phase is that we're at that juncture. The central bank begins the second phase of its banking reform strategy. The second phase of the monetary reform of the IQD will be reflected in the stability of the exchange rate and the recovery of the Iraqi dinar inevitably. Inevitably means it has to happen. In conclusion, a sanctioned program rate does not reflect stability. Most of what I am getting is that rates should be resettled on Wednesday. But I don't know what that means for us timing-wise. This actually makes sense to me because of where the sources are from and their connections. In Iraq, they are not releasing the specifics of the 2024 budget that they approved and announced yesterday. I want to know if there is a rate in there. We know that the budget has passed with $162 billion. It was $153 billion last year. There is plenty in the news showing us it is passed, but I have yet to find where they are covering a budget shortfall with a rate. I was told to expect something within days of it being passed. Comment. It's interesting they are saying billions and not trillions for their budget totals. They must have a rate hike, right? Mark Z. You are getting it. We are just trying to piece together, what is that rate? 3LTRS are back at it again. Expecting some immediate action in 24 hours. Time will tell. I'm expecting the rest of my miracle Tuesday night now. A reading in the Fiscal and Monetary Policies of the IMF report May 2024. This is not good, mostly because they rely so much on oil revenues and they need to develop the private sector more. Yes, Iraq is taking huge leaps and bounds, but there's a lot of things that still have to be done.